Hey y'all, I'm so tired. But honestly, it's only 5 p.m. It's not like I'm filming in the middle of the night per usual. Today's video is me. Did I already say hey y'all? Hey y'all. Today's video is, it's hot, so I'm fanning myself. But today's video is features that I wish would be on my phone. I'm getting my glasses, hold on. Okay, now that I have my glasses, today's video is features I wish were on my phone / technology. Because there's just certain things where I'm like, come on now, like, how is this not already on my phone? Number one feature that I wish was on my phone was deafen. Like, when you play like video games or stuff, I don't know how many of y'all play video games, but when you play video games, there's a feature on your headphones, like on Discord or whatever, where it's called deafen, where like you can't hear other people talking. You know what I mean? It's not muting them, it's just making sure you don't hear them, but other people can still hear them, you know? And I need that on like all phone calls. And for a few reasons. First of all, if I'm on the phone with one of my friends and like say my mom or my dad walks into the room, or just like anybody who I'm not on the phone with or not already in the room walks in the room, and I'm trying to focus on whoever is talking to me that walked in my room, and the person on the phone just making whatever noise, and my volume, like, it doesn't matter. If you turn your phone volume all the way down while you're on the phone, you're still gonna hear the person, and that makes me so upset, because it's like, it's just not quiet enough, you know? But if you deafen them, if you have the ability to deafen them, then you could just be like, oh, hold on, deafen, and then you can talk to the person. Also, like you know the button, the mute button, right? You have the mute button, and then you can just press and hold it. Like, you can do a bunch of other features on the iPhone, and it can be mute or deafen. You know what I mean? Maybe that's already a thing and I haven't tried it. No, I don't think that's a thing. But yeah, because it's just more convenient, because it's like hard. Because some people, you're like, hey, can you mute yourself real quick? And they just don't. And you're like, bruh, like, come on now. But then it also is helpful for, like, say you're in like the craziest situation ever, right? And you're on the phone with your friend, like, you're like, bro, you gotta come help me. Or say you're on a 911 phone call, right? And you're on the phone with the police, and then you hear like whoever you're calling the police on come in, and you know they're trying to attack you, but you can't like say too much or whatever. Deafen yourself, because you won't hear the police. Like, nobody around you on their side of the phone is gonna hear them, but the police can still hear your entire conversation without you or the other person knowing. That's so convenient, because then they're like, oh, like, this person's in trouble for real, like, let's get somebody out there, you know? It's just a double whammy of good luck, you know what I mean? Another feature, I wish that my Google is way more compatible with like the way Apple Music works, because if I'm like, hey, play this song or play this exact song, it works. If I say, hey, play this playlist, it works. If I was like, just play music, it plays music, right? But it doesn't play like on Apple Music, I can go in, I can type in Beyonce, right? And all of her songs are just gonna, like, all the songs that I have in my library from her are gonna pop up, and then I press shuffle or play, and they all just play. No other songs, no outside songs, no songs that I don't have added, just the songs that are in my library, right? If I tell my Google to do that, it's just gonna be like, here are songs by this artist. And it could be anything. It could be anything. Unreleased, like sometimes, yeah, unreleased works, but it's just like, I didn't ask for this. I just asked you to give me, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a necessary evil. Like, they just need to fix that. Be like, hey, play music by this person in my library, and they can just play the songs that you have without it being so difficult. Another thing, this is probably the last one, because it's really hard to think of features, because they're coming out with a lot of features, like the whole leave a voicemail on FaceTime feature is coming out, apparently, allegedly. I really like that one. But my last feature that I think they should have is, I know this is like, they're never gonna do this because this is just like not possible for them if they want to keep making money, but the ability to update phone storage. I feel like we've been around too long, had too many phones come out for that not to be a thing. Because you can go and buy more iCloud storage and like just pay monthly, and then you have all your things in the cloud, right? But how come we can't do the same thing for actual phone storage? Like, my phone is 64 gigs, right? But that's not the highest it could be. I could get like a 285, right? Or whatever the next thing up is, I don't know. But I feel like it's easier to just charge them. I don't know, like, instead of making me buy a whole brand new $400 phone that just came out, you could just offer, like, hey, do you want to go up to the next level of storage space on your device? And then just make me pay like $100 instead. Like, because we gotta be reasonable. They're not just gonna give it to us for like 20 bucks or nothing. It's like 20 bucks a year or like $100 total right off the bat or something, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's just so much easier, because it saves, I don't know, like, if somebody can get the science and physics and mechanics down around it, they should input that into the phones, because I feel like it's so much easier. Like I don't know, like, I could keep my phone and just pay them money to give me more space on my phone, because I'm satisfied with the phone I have right now, and I know eventually I'm gonna have to get a new phone. And it's just like, I'm not saying pay for better features, I'm just saying pay for better storage, you know what I mean? Because like, I have an XR, I can't take 0.5 photos because, well, I don't have the camera for that. But I'm more willing to be like, oh yeah, I can keep my phone for longer because I have the space to support it. And then if one day I'm like, you know what, I really want to start taking 0.5 photos, I can be like, okay, I'm just gonna get a new phone, you know what I mean? I feel like updating space is so much easier than just getting a new phone. But it's so cost effective that it's never gonna happen, because we know that, like, there's no way they're gonna do something that's cost effective for the customers, you know what I mean? Even though they totally could. Those are my 3 features that I wish my phone had that I probably will never ever get. Okay, but the deafen button might happen if enough people complain about it, or like the right person brings it up in the next software update meeting, you know what I mean? But the other 2, I know it's not gonna happen. But hey, maybe I should start my own phone company. I did take coding classes in middle school. I know how to code a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make my own phone. Not yet. No, I'm not.